Today's game is sponsored by Nearshires Taxi. Nearshires is a professional, safe, economical, and convenient transportation company. Located in Oxford, we serve to and from all airports in the region. Our vehicles are clean, comfortable, and well-maintained. Low fares and guaranteed on time. Dependable service, fully licensed, Nearshires Taxi is designed to keep you safe.
Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week we visited with Love Inc. Then we have a new store in Oxford. Then we visit with the Free Methodist Church in Oxford. And finally, we have the Dog of the Week, all today in our Community Access. Welcome back. Our first story, we went to Love Inc. in Oxford. With the story is our reporter, Rachel Baker. Rachel?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Love Inc. And I'm here talking to the executive director, Miss Patricia Duke. So, where are we?
We are actually on the campus of Lake Point Community Church, where we have our Bed Blessings and Beyond ministry, and we're actually inside there right now. This is where we have one of two ministries. We have this, Little Luxuries, and also our clothes closet at St. Mary's in the Hills.
All right, and who is Love Inc.? What do you guys do? What kind of programs do you offer?
So basically what we are a clearinghouse where our clients can call us for any sort of help that they need. They can call us if they're having problems making their rent payments, or if they've had, for example, a fire, they don't know where to turn, if they don't have enough money for food, and we hook them up with resources in the community. We have a clearinghouse coordinator she's got a master's in social work, and she's very familiar with all the different programs that are available in the community. So she has a list of resources that she can hook folks up with. We also partner with 26 churches in the area, and we get assistance from them as well.
Wow. Do you guys travel throughout each church periodically?
No, what we do is actually we partner with them. So partnerships can mean different things. For example, our partnership with Lake Point means that they've offered us space here for our ministries. We partner with, for example, Lake Orion Methodist Church, where we just had a Thanksgiving service and they did a fundraiser for us. So we partner with them in lots of different ways.
If you had to sum it up, what would you say the ultimate goal of Love Inc. is? The creation of it, the purpose?
Basically, it's to help our neighbors in need, and we're not interested in giving a hand out. We want to give folks a hand up.
And you were telling me earlier that it's discreet as well. Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yep, because we don't have the staff to see folks who come in on a walk-in basis, so we are a call center. So if somebody needs our assistance, we ask that they call us because we don't have the staff or the facilities to help them out for them to actually walk in. But we do have, for example, Stephen Ministry programs where if folks could come to some of our partner churches if they actually needed some help and needed to actually speak to someone, but they can call us on the phone and take that first step.
That's really great. And how are you in terms of volunteers? Where do you stand throughout the year?
Well, basically, it's so wonderful because the community is really reaching out to us now during the holidays, but I think it's important for everybody to know that people are in need all year round. And so I'd like to say that, we ask folks for their time, treasures, or their talent. So whatever that may be, if they're interested in volunteering at one of our ministries or at our clearinghouse, if they'd be willing to give a financial donation, we're always, willing to take those as well.
And how can people volunteer? I was going to get to that. It's really great that you stepped in. How would they call you if they wanted to volunteer?
Yep, they can visit us on our Facebook page or loveinc.noc.org, our website, or they can call us at 248-693-4357.
What do you guys need for volunteering? What is the biggest gap?
Well, what we're actually doing right now, so we have our community meals, and we have those Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at our different partner churches. So folks could volunteer by participating in one of those community meals. Our two ministries that are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 until noon and 12 until 3. So we would need volunteers that could help sort clothes or sort household items that we receive, or in the afternoon they could work with clients when they come in to shop.
Can people send donations into you, or do they have to walk it in?
It's usually easier for if they had the ability to go ahead and bring them to us, for sure.
What's your favorite part about working with Love Inc.?
It is wonderful to make connections with the folks that we encounter on a daily basis. And some of our clients are repeat clients, and it's just wonderful to hear their stories and see how we've been able to help them and give them, like I said, that hand up to get them out of the situation that they're in.
What are some things that people have said that Love Inc. has helped them do? Is it, how have you helped people?
Do you know what? A lot of folks mention, I actually had when I was volunteering when I first started with Love Inc., before I became the executive director, I spoke to a gentleman, and we have intake workers who actually get the background story. And I was filling in for somebody, and I was just talking to a gentleman who actually started crying on the phone and said, you're the first person that I've had a chance to talk to today, and that's made such a big difference in my life. So just spending the time talking to our clients, praying with them if that's what they'd like to do, that's what we're really all about.
How busy are you guys over the course of the year?
So we're open Monday through Thursday from 9 until 4. And we get phone calls all day long, all year round. We're busy all the time. If we take a few days off for a holiday or something, there's, 20 or 30 phone calls that end up building up that we have to, attend to when we get back.
And I think I also would like to ask, what's the need here? Is it large? We see a lot of problems in big cities like Detroit. You see hunger, you see homelessness. What is it like in Oxford and Orion, this general area?
The same kind of stuff, hunger, homelessness, and we were talking about this earlier. A lot of folks don't know that that's actually out there, but we get phone calls from clients who say they're homeless, who say they don't have enough food to eat. And so we can connect them with resources in the community. There aren't a lot of places directly around here for folks who are homeless, but we try to, work with them to find out, can they move in with family? Is there an opportunity for them to move into a boarding house? We try to, work with those folks who have those problems, but homelessness and being hungry are prevalent problems here as well, not just in downtown.
And what would you say, how many people do you think on average you help a year here?
We probably get about 500 phone calls a year, and we probably help folks with about 1,200 needs. So we could have one family that has, one part, like a bunch of different needs. So they might need clothing, food, shelter, vouchers for our ministry. So we do about 1,200 needs per year.
That's amazing. That must feel really great. What does it feel like to be a part of something so big?
It feels wonderful. Actually, we have 139 affiliates across the country. And so this affiliate's been around for about 12 years. So it's nice to see folks being interested in the community, about finding out about what we do and kind of getting our name out there in the community a bit more. Speaking
of your name, I'm sure that most of the people that are familiar with Love Inc. are very familiar with its acronym, but I always thought it was Love Incorporated until I went to your website. What does it stand for?
Yep, it's Love in the Name of Christ. Yep.
And is it denominational or?
No, we work with all sorts of denominations of churches. Yep. So we're partners with St. Joe's, Lake Orion United Methodist Church, a Lutheran church where, it's non-denominational. Yep. So what we do is we reach out to our partner churches to let them know, we have certain needs in the community, and we have a voucher system. So we try to make sure that the folks who are coming in have dignity. So these items are not for free, but they're at a very minimal cost, and we give them a voucher that they can use. So there's a particular amount of items that they can get per month. So they can get, bedding, towels, plates, as you can see, Christmas decorations, and then Little Luxuries has personal needs items like toothpaste, toothbrushes. We have local dentists who donate to those, deodorant, shampoo, razors, all that sort of stuff. Yep.
And Do you see a lot of people here at the Lake Point location that come into this ministry?
It all depends on what folks need. So, like I said, we have this clothing closet and this, so I know that they're fairly, busy on a regular basis, and folks come in here on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 to 3 to shop.
What would you like to say to people out there that are watching and want to help but not quite sure how?
Do you know what? We always have something for folks to do. If you have a talent, it could be something like a photographer, or if you're great at fundraising or marketing, or, ways to bring Love Inc. into the community, whatever. If you have a heart to serve, I just say, reach out to us and we can find something for you to do.
Good story. Next up, we have a brand new story in Oxford. With this story is with reporter Alexis Ware.
I am here at Blue Ivy, a home decor store here in Oxford. I'm with Patty, co-owner of the store. Patty, first tell us how you decide to come up with the name.
Between my business partner and I, we must have gone through like 700 to 1,000 names. We wanted something pretty, easy, and memorable.
Okay. And why did you choose Oxford?
We like the community. We like that everybody's very entrenched in their community here. It's a very tight-knit community. And there was a need for it.
Okay. Are you natives of Oxford?
No.
Okay. So you just...
I'm a native New Yorker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I've been here about 20 years. And my husband and son, we live in Rochester Hills.
Okay. So you really did just like the community and decided to bring it?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell us what the idea behind Blue Ivy is.
Just like you said, it's a home decor store where we can bring beauty to everybody's home. Like, everybody affords to have a beautiful space. Right. Regardless of your budget, regardless of the size of your home, everybody should have something beautiful that they feel very comfortable when they come home, like their safe haven. So that's kind of how we started. And both Michelle and I love design.
Okay.
We're not interior designers by trade, just by love. And it's just something innate that we like doing. And we like putting things together for people. And so both of us have always designed people's homes and decorated on the side.
Wow.
And so we decided, why not open a store and put it all together for people where they can come and it's like one-stop shop.
So this is your first store?
This is our first store.
Okay.
We do offer in-home design consults and color consultations. So.
Okay. And how long has the store been up in Oxford?
We opened November 16th.
Okay, so still very new.
Oh yeah, so it's still very new.
Okay.
Less than 6 weeks.
Oh wow, yeah. So, and then tell us your location just so people know where to find you at.
Okay, we're 11 South Washington, right on downtown Oxford, across from Victoria's, and next door to 24th Street. We have artwork, lamps, pictures, mirrors, candles, accessories, something for every niche in your home. It's really just those little things that put the icing on the cake in your home. It's affordable, it's priced right for the value that it brings.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. And then your partner, tell us about your partner.
My partner and I used to work together, and it was her dream and her idea to open a store, and she's from Oxford, and she approached my husband and I, and we were all in.
All right, so we just finished speaking with Patty, and I actually took a little look around and found this book. So you were telling me that you can custom order certain pieces for people, right?
Absolutely. We offer furniture and accessories in the store. However, if you're looking for something specific or want to look through some of our catalogs, we can special order almost anything for you.
Right. And now you do have a website.
We do have a website.
And tell us what that website is.
Our website is www.blueivydesign. No E on the blue. And then right now we're just saying what we offer in the store.
Okay.
A goal for the end of 2019 is to offer some online products as well, so you can shop both online and in store.
Right, so diving more into that online webpage that you have up right now, is it everything in the store that you have to offer, or does it also say that
It gives our contact information if you want to call us and you have any questions, and some pictures of what we have in the store.
Okay, great. All right, so Patty was telling us that you all have your special parts of what you do here. What is your special part?
Well, my special part is my background is I've been a buyer for furniture and accessories for 15 plus years. So I've built a lot of relationships with a lot of suppliers and manufacturers that we're working with. When we opened the store, we bought from over 25 different manufacturers.
Wow.
So based on my history, we knew what the products they offered, so we were able to get good deals and find the right items for the right place.
Okay, and Patty was also telling us that you are a native Oxford resident, right?
I live here in Oxford. I lived in Oxford for 7 years.
Okay, and did that play any factor into you choosing the store? We heard Patty's side of it, but...
Absolutely. I mean, I've been driving past these locations for many years. I mean, as she said, it's been a dream of mine to open up a store. And I've been looking at some of the empty storefronts, unfortunately, and always wanted to put something in there.
Okay.
And when this came available, I felt it was a perfect fit. These floors are 150 years old.
Oh, wow.
They've got some great character to them. And it's just the perfect location and perfect size for us.
Okay, and each of you, Patty and yourself, you go by whatever companies that you order from and you hand choose the things that you want to sell here?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep. And we both agree on everything.
Okay. Now, what else goes into making a business successful?
A good working relationship and a good communication is number one, I would think. I think we both are on the same page as far as what we're going to buy and how much we're going to spend, and what we're pricing items for. I mean, I feel like we're very reasonably priced for everybody. There's something for everybody in here, and we're not going to mark anything too high up. I mean, we're going to sell something to what we would pay for it for our own house. So we feel like we're really reasonable. So it's her and I are on the same page as far as that goes.
Is it anything in the store that maybe you're going to add in the future as you guys get a little more established here?
Absolutely. We're looking at different things. We're going to have a spring assortment when Christmas is over. We're looking at a manufacturer who does custom upholstery.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a certain couch with a certain arm or a certain fabric or a certain depth, I mean, we can make anything for you.
Okay, and I've seen a variety of different things here. Obviously, we're sitting on one of the couches right now with Patty. We were sitting in a chair. Back there, you have some beds. So how many different bed frame options do you guys have?
Well, a couple of our manufacturers carry metal beds or wood beds. The upholstered beds we have in the back. We have 4 different styles but we have other options to choose from too. If you wanted a special order a metal bed, we can do that for you.
So it's not just what you see is what you get. You can customize it completely.
Absolutely.
To what you like.
And speaking of the customization, if there is a piece that you like or you're interested in design services, we offer that as well.
Wow.
We'll come to your home and help you place the items, help you select the right items for your home or anything that you would like.
Awesome. Okay, well, tell us about that then. So how do customers go about getting that extra service?
Well, just give us a call or stop by the store, or you can email us. And you just let us know what you're looking for. I mean, every customer is different. Everybody, some people want, head to toe design help. Some people would just like a couple of items. Like, you know what, I like those chairs or I like those lights, but I'm not sure how it's going to look. So it's catered to your needs.
And for those customers who, are do-it-yourselfers, they like to do everything themselves, do your pieces come in sets? Are they sold individually?
Usually most of the things are sold individually.
Okay. Even the lamps and things like that, or is it kind of... It's here and there.
It's here and there. It all depends on the item.
Great. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. And before we go, would you like to tell us your business hours?
Yes, we are open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6. Open late on Thursdays till 7. Saturdays from 12 to 5.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good job, Alexis. Next up, Rachel went to the Free Methodist Church in Oxford. Again, it's Rachel.
Hi, everybody. We're at the Oxford Free Methodist Church off of M24, and I'm here with Mr. Castle, an associate pastor here. So I just wanted to ask you some basic questions on some charities that you've worked with in the past.
We have worked with a number of different charities. Currently, we support one of the softball teams. We have worked with Oxford Orient Fish. And right now what we do, we have a small group system where we find not necessarily organizations, but we go out to different places that are in our own neighborhoods, that we find people that need some help, whether it's yard work or maybe fixing up some siding or something like that. And we try to do it our own neighbors, and we try to help them out as much as we can with some of those things. We have also, through our denomination, we have something called International Child Care Ministries. And so every year we as a church, we do Vacation Bible School, which I know a lot of churches do. We offer the Vacation Bible School for free, and throughout the week we raise money for International Child Care Ministries, where we support one child every year. Well, it costs $360 to support a child for the year, and so whatever we raise above and beyond that, we send that money along with it to help out that child in his village. So for example, the last couple of years we have been able to build this child and his family a house. We have bought 6 or 7 goats, which helps them to sustain.
Tell me more about the International Child Program that you do. What countries do you serve, and how does it happen exactly?
Well, we serve it's the entire denomination, and for the Free Methodist denomination, actually, how it started, International Child Care Ministries, was there were a number of pastors that were overseas that their children were just literally starving. And so the children that are part of this program are in families that their parents are part of our ministry.
So are you seeing a lot of support from the community, and specifically in your church, for these events that you hold?
Yes. Vacation Bible School is huge. We have probably 60-70% of the church that is involved in that, whether it's teaching, running games, running back and forth, things like that. And we have a number of people that, as far as the local ministry, as far as the local work projects, get very, very excited about. And that's not something that we do as an entire church altogether. It's smaller cells of people that find that work around. So one of the things that we have done is we have gone to the Seymour Lake Park and helped them with some of their spring cleaning, things like that. We have gone to Oxford Orient Fish to help them in bringing, in some before their move. Kind of help them with some of their spring cleaning, things like that. We do a lot of cleaning because it's a little bit less skilled labor, things like that. But then so then I have led a couple of groups where we went into my community, which I live in Parkhurst Estates here in Oxford. I worked with some of the leadership in the community, trying to identify people that whether they can't mow their lawn or they can't trim their trees or their bushes or things like that. So we went to their houses and spent a couple of hours on a 98-degree day, helping them just clean up. And but back to your other question, as far as we do have really good response with our own people. We've had a number of people that maybe took a break from the church for a little while that are very excited about some of the things that are happening now.
That's great to hear. And how long do you hope to, or rather, how many events do you hold a year, roughly? Is it like once a month kind of a thing, or a couple times a year? As
far as the work projects are, well, they slow down in the winter. And actually one of the reasons is because like Oxford Orient Fish told me when I was asking them what they needed from us, that a lot of people volunteer in December, and when they really need help is January and February. And so we don't push it too hard at time of the year because they're usually pretty set with volunteers. We try to do some sort of project at least 4 times a year. But because it's based on the smaller cells, when we first started this, we were all trying to do it together. And then because I'm the one that heads it, I just found that by letting each group identify their own, the needs in their own communities, that we could be far more effective doing it that way. And then we'll put it out there to the church that if they would like to join in with what we're doing, that they're free to do that. But we're able to cover more ground by doing it smaller cells like that.
All right. And so is there anything that you would like to see in the future? Or anything you'd like to say to the community regarding charities and how it kind of falls off in January and February?
Yeah, get involved. Get involved in the off season when there's not a lot of volunteers. And if there's something that you know that is a big need in the community, reach out to us as a church because we would love to help in that.
All right, and I think we'll end with that. Thank you, Mr. Castle.
Thank you.
They have a great job for what they have done with the volunteer and donations for the community. Good job. Next up, it's our Dog of the Week from the K9 Rescue League.
Hi, I'm Roxanne. I'm a volunteer here at K9 Stray Rescue. We're located at 2120 Metamora Road in Oxford, Michigan. Today I have Kingsley, who's a 3-month-old pit mix, black and white, and Holly, a 3-month-old white and black pit mix. Both these puppies were born at my home. One of the things that we do here at K9 Stray Rescue is we help out the pregnant moms that come in that don't have anywhere to go. Their mom, Angel, was found by Warren Animal Control pregnant. 10 days later, delivered 11 puppies at my home. And these are 2 of the puppies that we have left. We are always in need of fosters, whether it's for the pregnant moms, whether it's for dogs that we get in that are scared, dogs that just might need a little bit more attention. We have heartworm dogs that we would love to see someone come in and foster and take into a home. We show dogs at Petco on the 1st and 3rd Saturdays and at harvest time on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays. How many dogs do we house here, Bruce?
I'm Bruce Bunker. We house around 55 dogs, and normal is at least 30 adoptable dogs at the time. Some are being seen by vets at the time, so they're waiting to be seen, such things. We also need many volunteers.
Yes, yeah, we're desperate need of volunteers. So please come on out to K9 Stray Rescue, visit us, come pet our dogs, and see if there's one here that could join your family.
There's a lot of different opportunities here to volunteer for. And I'm talking about anything from cleaning, helping, maintenance, fostering, adoption counselors, what else? There's all kinds of things.
Oh, you can always use help and volunteers.
Yes, walking the dogs. They work with different type of training and stuff like that. We have meetings and stuff like that as well. So
thank you.
Just some great dogs at the K9 Rescue League. They're located at 2120 Metamora Road, just about a mile of Myers. Well, that's all the time for this week, and we hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporters, Rachel Baker and Alexis Ware, and for our editor, Terry Stiles, and the great crews at Oxford Community Television, I'm Bill Service, and you have a great week.
Today's game is sponsored by Nearshires Taxi. Nearshires is a professional, safe, economical, and convenient transportation company. Located in Oxford, we serve to and from all airports in the region. Our vehicles are clean, comfortable, and well-maintained. Low fares and guaranteed on time. Dependable service, fully licensed, Nearshires Taxi is designed to keep you safe.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Dave Kinney.
Together, David and I host OCTV's weekly show, Minutes by Minutes.
The show presents our sometimes humorous interpretation of what your elected politicians are doing to enact regulations and ordinances that ultimately affect us all, keeping your news closer to home and reporting political shenanigans from Oxford and Addison Township, including the villages of Leonard and Oxford.
Catch Minutes by Minutes on Charter Channel 191 or AT&T Channel 99. Tune in Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. and Saturday, 11:30 a.m.
If you don't have Charter or AT&T, you can watch us on our local website, OCCTV.org, or OCTV Oxford, Michigan on YouTube. See you there.
Close enough.
All right.